Good morning, everybody, and this is your S&P 500 day trade setups for today. So if you were following on the Telegram channel yesterday, I did give you two trades, not massive. So first one was a long, and then the second one was a short. So I'll get through the reasons for both trades now. But as you can see, the channel that we had drawn in, we broke through it, we came back to retest it, and then the short was basically on the retest. So for me at the moment, 4,500 is what we need to be aiming for. Now I'm out all trades, as I said this morning. So 4,500, you can see there's a bit of structure here. There's two bits of structure that we need to pay attention to. So it's 4,503 and then 4,497. So that's the zone that I would expect us sort of to tag somewhere along the line. And if we do get through that, I think it'll probably be short-lived, but it'll be down to this area here at 4482. That is kind of the areas that I'm looking at right now. So 3 hour, nothing really to write home about the 3 hour. We did get this inside pin bar, but for me anyway, it was a break of the channel and a retest of the channel. So look at the oscillators on the 3 hour, grouping to the downside, indicating we need to be looking for a level shortly. I don't believe that this is a level here, and there is a triangle forming. I did mention this in the Telegram channel as well as the reason why I'm basically exited right here. And you can see there it is there, and there it is there. Okay, so could go either way. You know, it could break the downside or it could break the upside. Now the bigger trend is up, so I'm just overly cautious, I suppose. I'm not really interested in getting stuck into this mess because this is a consolidation pattern. So the long that we had, which was down here at the 4520 area, basically you could see nice big pin bar, and if you came down to the 5-minute chart, which was basically where I was, you could see buyers starting to come in, and there were quite a few levels to left. Gave you the opportunity, looking for a retest of this area, but you can see there's the upward trend line, and here's the break of the trend line here. So and below the 155, so technically the trend was still down. This was just a pullback. So that was the long move that we had, and then obviously retest of the 155, not quite, but anyway, oscillators grouped to the upside. That was the opportunity for the short, and we took the short to the downside and basically taken profit now. So yeah, not my usual style, but that's typically, you know, occasionally they do work out, and luckily for me, both of them worked out. So in this little bit of mess here, I got two trades, which were profitable at the end of the day. So what is happening today? As far as I'm concerned, the channel has broken. We are retesting the 155 break here, 155 EMA. We have a crossover of the moving averages. I suspect we are still targeting this to the downside. Now, could be horribly wrong, and that's typically what happens when you see this kind of setup and you expect it to move to the downside, and then all of a sudden it moves against you. So I would be looking at a couple of things here. First one is a really messy chart, but if I just zoom in so you can just see what I'm talking about. So you can see there's purple line 155 EMA. So you can see we are rejecting it. So a break to the upside and a retest of this area here, which would basically put us back in the channel at 4526. Now that would more than likely get me looking at the next trend line, which is this one here, for a break to the upside and a move up. Okay, so that's the first step. The second step is we basically hovering on the close at the moment. So I'd be paying attention to what happens here, because you may find that you're going to just drift down lower during the European session, come down to 4,500 and 4497. That is, for me, an area to enter this to the upside. So that's a buying opportunity down here. So I'm very reluctant with shorts at the moment. And if I do take shorts, it's going to be short scalps and very small positions. So not willing to risk a lot of money at it on a short. I'd rather risk my capital on longs, because that is with the trend. So that's kind of my view at the moment. Consolidating may very well, if I just delete the noise that I've created now, and you start looking at horizontals. So what may be happening is this may be bottom of range right here. So this may just extend the range, basically, if I do that. So there's my range. So it's no longer a channel. See what I mean? No longer a channel at all, but now range. The only problem that I have with that theory at the moment is we do have a bearish crossover here on the hour. So, and oscillators are sort of all over the place, pointing slightly to the upside. There's quite a bit of structure here, which we need to pay attention to. So, hence, sit on hands at the moment. Okay, so yeah, that's me at the moment. I'm sitting very quietly on the sides. If I do see something, I will put it up in the Telegram channel for you and share that trade there. But for now, it is sit on hands. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.